Hello everybody and welcome to Ice Scrap Happy Video. It's your girl Alicia here with a art journal process video. So to kick things off, I'm giving you guys a really quick flip through of my art journal. A lot of these pages I've already shared on Facebook. Alright, so I've selected this page and a stamp by Stamp Pandas, and I'm going to go ahead and ink that up with my archival ink. And you'll notice that my first attempt was not a successful one because I did not ink my stamp up correctly. Second time didn't work as well, so I'm going to try it a third. And here we go. The third time's a charm. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to stamp that across both pages because it's a 2-page layout. And once I'm done with that, I'm going to go ahead and pull out my dilution sprays. I'll be using the crushed grape, the vibrant turquoise, and the fresh lime. You'll notice that I'm not spraying directly from my bottles as well, and that's because I'm using my mini mister. I've gone ahead and prepped my stencil. It's a Martha Stewart stencil, and I'm just going in with the fresh lime. And now I'm using the white linen dilution spray. It's an opaque white ink spray. And I'm going to go ahead and heat set that. You'll notice it fades a lot once it's dry. Up next, I'm pulling out this Paisley stamp set that I got on sale in Michael's, and I'm going to go ahead and create a border along both of my pages. And I'm stamping with the archival ink once again. I've pulled out my Traveling Travis dilution stamp set, and I have stamped them out on some basic gray white cardstock, and I'm fussy cutting in here, and I'm going to go ahead and just show you guys how I color up these images. So first thing I do is I pull out my little palette, paint palette, and I drop droplets of the dilution spray, and I go directly into it with my water brush. And to get the fading effect like you would with a Copic marker, what I do is once I go directly into the color, that part tends to be a lot darker, and then I'll just drag the color out to get it lighter. And that's how I end up with a faded or shadowed effect. I'm going in and coloring all the different areas of his skin. And once that's all done, I'm going to go ahead and pull in some of the colors from the actual page. So here we go again with the turquoise. I'm just coloring up his leggings and his shirt sleeves. And then I'm going to go ahead and pull in the crushed grape in a minute. Tying in some of that color as well in his hat and his accessories. Cleaning off my brush, pulling in the crushed grape to color in the little dots on his tights, and then completely off frame. Once I realize, of course, I'll move everything back into frame so you can see what I'm doing. So I've colored his shoe and the little dots on his stockings and his lips. Put a little bit of eyeshadow. Color another section on his hat and that little section on his face. I went in and I pulled in some of the fresh lime and colored his hat, and now I'm using some of the bubblegum pink to color up some areas as well. This is the lemon zest, and I've mixed it with the bubblegum pink to get that pretty orange color you see right there. Set aside my image, and I pulled out another set of the Paisley stamps, and I'm stamping it up with my StazOn Royal Purple. Pulled out my Sakura Jelly Roll pen to try to highlight some areas on the Paisleys, and you'll notice that it's not as dominant of a white as I would want it to be. But I'm going to continue with it for a minute, and I'm going to keep going over it multiple times to see if I can get it to be a lot whiter. Once I realized I'm not being successful, I pulled out my Sharpie paint pen, medium tip, and I love the way this looked. And I just went over the paisleys on both sides. Alright, so I love the way that looks as opposed to the gel pen. I am, however, going to pull in my gel pen and use it to outline certain areas of that damask image that I stamped out. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to adhere my Travis image using some Mod Podge in the matte finish. And I'm going to carefully add some underneath the little edges as well, just to make sure that he's completely adhered to my project and that he won't be lifting off and going anywhere. Pressing down on it with my stamping block, and then I'm going to go over the image completely with the Mod Podge. Mod Podge serves as a protectant, so if I do decide to spray up my page again, it won't affect my image. Alright, I pulled in the in-betweenies stamp set, and I'm going to go ahead and add a border on the top and bottom of both of my pages, just to ground the image so it looks like he's actually standing on something as opposed to just floating there. I turned the lights on in the room finally. And I'm going to go in with my Sakura gel pen and color in the little white, the little circle areas. And then with my Faber-Castell paint pen, artist pen, I'm going to highlight the black dots once again. I'm going to do that on the top and bottom of my page. Again, just using my Sakura pen to color in the white circle areas, and then highlighting with my Faber-Castell artist pen. And I'm using that as well to outline Travis, just to give him a bit of a shadow. And just rubbing over that with my finger to smudge it a little bit. Pulled out another one of my stamps, and I'm going to go ahead and stamp that up, clean my stamp, set it aside, and color up my image using the same colors I used earlier, just to pull in some more of the same colors. So this is the bubblegum pink. I'm going to color each of these images in a different way. I'm going in now with the fresh lime. And I'm just coloring up my images all at once. Going in now with the crushed grape. Alright, now that I have my images colored up, I am going to go ahead and select my area for gluing them down using some Mod Podge. Go ahead and adhere them where they're located. I'm adding 2 on each page, covering them with Mod Podge. And now that they are adhered, I've gone ahead and stamped out this stamp by Tim Holtz. And I did cut them out into individual pieces, line by line, and I'm coloring them up with the bubblegum pink and the fresh lime. And then I'm going to dry them with my heat tool and come back and share with you guys the completed project. Alright, so guys, here you can see I'm just adding the words on with some Mod Podge. I'm going to dry that with my heat tool. Here is my final project, guys. I've gone ahead and I've added a little border around the word, so it reads, "The world of reality has its limits, but the world of imagination is boundless." So, yep, I'm just showing you here how I've added the borders. You can see all the colors now tie in across the page, as well as with the background. And I'm happy with the way it turned out. My project is complete. I absolutely love the way Travis turned out. I think the way I colored that image up was perfect for this layout. I love the purple on his in his eyeshadow, his lips. I just thought those gave it a really nice touch. And then I added that bunch to his hair or his hat for added flair. So that's it, guys. I hope you all enjoyed watching me put together this page. I haven't posted pictures of my art journal yet on my blog, but I do post pictures over on my Facebook. So follow me on Facebook, and hopefully pretty soon I'll have pictures also on my blog. Thank you guys so much for watching another iScrap Happy video. Bye!